Today's video is about a topic that many basketball fans were hoping they would never have to face. On Monday night, the Lakers played against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who is a team who's been having their own struggles to start the season. And the Lakers didn't just lose, but they were beaten to a pulp, 109-80. I've been pretty consistent in saying that I like JJ Redick more than Darvin Ham. But regardless of that feeling, the reality is the Lakers currently have a 12-9 record, which is the same record they had at this point under Darvin Ham last season. We can blame the coaches all we want, but it seems like no matter how many times they get a new leader on the hot seat, the problems persist. Nearly 3 years ago, I made a video called "It's Time to Trade LeBron James," and as you can imagine, LeBron fans came at me with their pitchforks and torches. I made that claim back in the day because our stars were aging, we had hardly any draft picks to build for the future, and historically, LeBron-led organizations absolutely implode when he eventually departs. So I thought it would make sense to get ahead of the curve. And guess what, LeBron fans? This logic makes even more sense to me now than when I originally made that video. Let me remind y'all what's happened in Los Angeles since I made that video. Since then, the Lakers have missed the playoffs once. They've been eliminated by the Denver Nuggets twice, winning only 1 out of 9 playoff games against them. We're on our third different head coach in that time, and our most recent draft pick is LeBron's son, who currently looks like he's got no shot at an NBA future outside of his dad. And here's the worst news out of all of it. As bad as things have been, they look like they're only about to get worse, because Father Time appears to be finally winning its battle with LeBron James. Against the Timberwolves on Monday night, LeBron scored just 10 points, on 4 of 16 shooting from the field and 0 of 4 from three-point range. He had to score some of his points in garbage time just to keep his famous 10-point streak alive. Here are some other brutal details about the season he's having. LeBron has missed his last 19 straight three-point attempts. In his last 6 games, he hasn't shot at least 45% from the field even once. His turnover percentage is easily the highest of his career. LeBron's plus-minus is the worst of his career with the exception of his rookie season. His defensive plus-minus is actually negative for only the second time in his career, meaning he is literally a defensive liability when he's out there on the court. His true shooting percentage is at its worst since the 2008 season, and he's averaging the fewest points per game of his career with the exception of his rookie season. I'm not at all surprised, because he's a man who's in his 22nd season in the NBA, and he's turning 40 years old this month. This was bound to happen at some point, and to be fair, it's happening a lot later than any of us expected. But still, the Lakers had time to respond to this entire situation and make a youth movement for the future. Instead, they drafted his son, they built a roster to his liking, and they hired his podcasting buddy. As a longtime Lakers fan, I remember the last time we put all of our eggs in the basket of a 40-year-old floor general. And yeah, that ended up being an epically disastrous season as well. This begs the question, is this really the moment for LeBron James? Or is this simply one of those slumps that happens to all basketball players? I've been witnessing this guy be one of the best players in the entire league for over 2 decades. And now, you could genuinely have a debate on whether or not the Lakers are actually better without him. As a Laker fan who watched nearly every game in Kobe Bryant's career, I can tell you that when a legendary player is dominating, it seems like that momentum is never going to stop. I remember Kobe in year 17, as commentators were saying nearly every night that he's turning back the clock. And then the Achilles game happened, and overnight, the Mamba was never the same ever again. When it happens fast. So LeBron fans, I hope you've enjoyed this ride up to this moment, and if this is in fact just a slump, then enjoy the bounce back while you still can, because Father Time is inevitable. Some accept it, some prolong it, but eventually, everyone succumbs to it. Let me know in the comments section if you think it's all downhill from here on out for LeBron and the Lakers, or is there still some fight left in those legs that are just awaiting to be awoken? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.